We're gonna get through this right away. This is actually insane. I'm not even gonna lie. Jeez. I had to get this stream up. This is so alright. For perspective, this is really close to me, by the way. This PDS tornado warning, this is like extremely close to me right now. So basically what's happening. Hopefully, can you hear me well? Can you hear me well? Do I sound good? Is everything cool? Is everything chilling? Holy, that was just uncalled for. That is a strong tornado, bro. Is this a real stream? Yes, it is a real stream. It's a real stream. Oh my goodness. So this is a insane thing that's happening right now. I wasn't supposed to go live for this today, but this just get rid of that. This just came out of nowhere. This just came out of nowhere. There is a PDS tornado warning in Maryland, by the way. This is extremely close to me. This is close. Like I said, this is pretty close. I'm not too far from where this is at. And this is just crazy. This whole like storm area, it's been dropping tornadoes actually, I'm pretty sure. But this is a large and destructive tornado on the ground right now in Maryland. So if you're in Onley, and I have been to these areas before too. I've been this entire area, I've been here. Okay. Yeah, Redland, Deerwood, Onley. This is a pretty populated area as well. Okay, this is literally in between DC and Baltimore. Like it's right there. But there is a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado on the ground. This is a PDS tornado warning. Yes, a PDS tornado warning in Maryland. Out of all places in Maryland, a PDS tornado warning. Okay, we're gonna go over all the stuff actually for this. So Sandy Springs, Ashley Manor, Ascroft, Onley, and Brookville. And in these areas right here are under a particularly dangerous situation tornado warning. This is insane. Like I said, this is pretty close to me, so I'm kind of like concerned myself. Like this is actually moving directly towards my area, which is interesting because we haven't seen a strong tornado like this in a very, very long time. This is a really strong tornado that's ongoing right now. Like the radar images before, if you play this back, yeah, you see that right there? That was a debris ball right there. Went right through Gaithersburg. I pray that everybody's okay in Gaithersburg, but this is insane. Look at this. It turned from it was nothing to a complete debris ball. A debris ball in Maryland, chat. Like, I know it can happen, but this is insane. Today wasn't even supposed to be a tornado risk day. This was just supposed to be a regular severe weather risk today for, what, a 2% chance of a tornado and 25 miles of a given point? It wasn't even supposed to be intense today. But we got ourselves a crazy storm system, I guess. Look at this. You have multiple areas that has rotation right here that could spark tornado warnings. There is multiple areas. And this is, like I said, this is extremely close to where I'm at, actually. Let me check these storms. Yeah, I won't be surprised if they'd, like, yeah, look at this. You got some rotation right there. You got some right here. There's another. There actually is another tornado warning for the north or close to the northeastern side of Baltimore in Maryland. Incredible stuff, honestly. Incredible stuff. And this is another pretty populated area right here. Like I said, this is the I-95 right here, by the way. I-95 is right here. This is a pretty, you know, big time highway and corridor in just a region in general. Look at all these houses right here. There's a lot of houses. A lot of people are under the risk today for tornadoes. Okay, this is no longer a PDS tornado warning, which is good. I'm still going to be live for a little bit because, I mean, come on now. Just look at this thing. Do you see this? It has all the ingredients it wants in the atmosphere. Today, the atmosphere wasn't even supposed to be prime for tornadoes, honestly. Like there is a tornado threat, but nothing like how this storm turned out to be. This storm just came out of nowhere, and this thing is just it's chugging it to the east. Like I said, it's chugging it to the east. It's not. I don't think it's gonna go anytime soon. Just from the looks of it, I mean, like this is a complete supercell thunderstorm that has all the opportunities to produce another significant tornado. I mean, just look at the rotation with this. Like, you can't tell me twice that's definitely a tornado trying to develop right there, or if not, is developing. Like I said, this is north of DC and southwest of Baltimore in Maryland. And this was a particularly dangerous situation, tornado warning. Don't let your guard down on this. That's all I'm going to say. Do not let your guard down on this storm. This is actually insane. It was just uncalled for, actually. Like, that was just completely uncalled for. That was insane. We also have to watch this storm right here, and then some of these storms up here, because these storms, this one was hooking earlier as well. These little storms right here, I don't know how long they're going to last, but if they last long enough and keep pushing to the east, they're going to probably drop more tornadoes in the future. Because, I mean, if you know, this is the marginal risk. There's only a marginal risk in this area. There's nothing too crazy. It's not a slight risk, not even a slight risk. And it dropped a pretty big tornado. Like, it was a pretty big tornado. Like, I'm not even going to lie to you guys. It was pretty big. Like, it was just unexpected. I didn't see it coming, honestly. I'm going to try to see if there's any live cameras anywhere. I think there's cameras. I don't know. I'm not too sure, but check the CC. I don't see anything in CC right now. There was a big-time debris ball with it, though. But yeah, like I said, this has a complete hook echo with it. It's just scary looking. Scary looking, honestly. And this storm was also doing it too. It's not doing it now, but it was just doing it as well. Like these supercells right here, they have the opportunity to drop a big time tornado. Just from looking at what happened with this storm, you know, it makes me think that these storms have the opportunity as well. Because if that storm can do that, then I wonder what these storms can do. That needs to be watched very carefully. We also have to watch this rotation near Chesterville and Kennyville in Maryland, and also Galena. Yeah, this whole area right here is under the gun right now. I feel like they need to be watching very carefully for some tornadoes, if that's able to happen. Because from what I've seen, the models were just predicting a mesoscale convective system, not whatever this is. This is a supercell threat that we were not expecting. And I won't be surprised if this is another freaking debris ball, by the way. This is another debris ball. I think this is popping up right here, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check real quick. Yeah, I think that's another debris ball developing right near Onley. If you're in Onley, you can probably see it. You can probably see it to the southwest of you if you're in Onley. Take shelter immediately if you're in Onley, Maryland. Sandy Springs, Ashton Minor, and or Manor. North of Brookville and Sunnymead. You guys need to take shelter right now because there is a big time tornado on the ground. This was PDS warned, but it is, you know, it's still warned. It's not PDS, but it's still warned for a tornado that's actually on the ground right now as we're speaking. What did it say? Emergency management? No, radar confirmed. Okay. Yeah, I won't be surprised if this is a debris ball right here. I won't be surprised. Like, the rotation picked up 2 times now. It could definitely do it again. I wish I was live earlier. I didn't know it was going to do that, if I'm being honest with you. I didn't expect any of these storms to do that today. They just let that tornado warning over here expire. But still, check the rotation areas, because look at this. This storm's starting to develop a hook as well. So we got to watch that carefully. I'm not seeing too much rotation with that, but it's still something popping up. Like, this is just a emergency live stream. This is just, you know, I guess you could say a quick emergency live, in a way. I'm not going to be live too long for this, unless things get down. Like, get down. We also have a rotation near Eldersburg, right here. If you're in Eldersburg, I would definitely seek shelter, honestly. You're not under any type of warning, but just from the looks of it, and just from what that storm did to the south of you, take shelter, because it's definitely trying to do something with rotation. The storm looks like it is falling apart now. Maybe. It looks like it's rotating again near Onley. Like I said, if you're in Onley, I won't be surprised if there is a tornado down right now. Like, it just, I don't think the velocities are registering right now. Like the green side of it, but the red side's fine. It's registering. I don't know about this, so I really do think that there is some sort of tornado on the ground with this. Yeah, I mean, look at this right here. This could be debris, and if you go to yeah, it could be debris, man. It could be debris. I'm not 100% sure, but that could be debris in Maryland. Like this storm is kind of insane for doing that. It started all the way back here near Purcellville. It went right through Gatheringsburg, man. That I hope everybody's okay there. Like that was just insane to watch. Man, this was insane. I was not expecting that. Like I said, there was a confirmed and large tornado on the ground earlier. I'm actually going to check Twitter real quick. Yeah, let's check Twitter real quick. I just want to see if they caught anything. Actually, before I go on Twitter, actually no, before I go on Twitter, let's look at the models. Let's look at the model and see what it looks like. Because I'm gonna be, I'm gonna be shocked if it's showing more in the future. Yeah, this is right now. I'm actually not gonna use this, but yeah, because this is the latest, but it's not fully done yet. So we're gonna, there we go. So that was supposed to move on through, and the storms are gonna go away. Okay, okay. Then this is 4 a.m. tonight. More storms start to be on our way. That's pretty interesting. And then tomorrow we have a threat for severe weather, actually. Or my area has another threat of severe weather again. So I'm definitely going to watch that, actually. Let me see. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. It's not a big threat, but it's something. Storms are starting to form around 2 and 3 p.m. If any, like I said, if anything happens, I'm going chasing. I'm chasing these. Because that's absolutely wild that this is happening like this. Like, it's a mini outbreak, I guess you could say. I wouldn't say it's an outbreak. Nah, it wasn't really an outbreak. It was just a pretty significant tornado was on the ground for a good 30 minutes. I don't think it's on the ground anymore. But man, this supercell is just scary. It's a very scary storm. And this one to the north of it, yeah, I won't be surprised if they issue a brand new tornado warning for Eldersburg, man, because that is rotating like crazy. No debris signature, but that is definitely rotating. So that needs to be watched carefully. I know they're going to issue one. I think they're going to issue one. You also have multiple areas of rotation right here in north and east of Baltimore near Aberdeen. Aberdeen, Edgewood, and basically near the Chesapeake Bay. Let's actually look at it from this radar. You can't see them too well, but there's definitely rotation. It's definitely trying to do something. And they just issued a brand new tornado warning with the storm. This now includes the town of Columbia, Maryland. This is an extremely populated area. I've been to Columbia, Maryland. It is a lot of houses, a lot of residential area, and they are under a tornado warning. So that needs to be watched very carefully, because if that thing drops a big tornado like it did before, and it goes through the southern part of Columbia, they're going to probably issue another PDS again. Because yeah, you can't be having that, man. That is insane. Yeah, if you're south and west of Baltimore, you're under a tornado warning right now. Like, you're literally under a tornado warning there. Near Arbutus in Catonsville. Catonsville, you're not in the tornado warning, but the southern part of it is. So if you're in Catonsville in general, just take shelter. Just take shelter, just to be safe, because man, you never know what the storm could do. And if you're in Eldersburg or north of Eldersburg, man, please take shelter. I'm telling you, this storm looks really concerning right here. It's rotating like crazy. It's moving to the northeast towards Reisterstown. So if you're in Reisterstown, take shelter too. Honestly, just prepare for the storm. Prepare for a warning. Okay. If you're in northeast of Maryland at all, like the northeastern part of Maryland, just prepare for any type of severe weather there at this point, because it's just an insane event. It's what's happening right now. Yeah, insane and uncalled for event. I'm still looking over here about for this rotation right there. Also right here too, north and east of Baltimore, has a little bit of rotation. These storms need to be watched, man. They need to be watched very carefully. Like I said, today wasn't supposed to be a big day for severe weather. I just happened to look on my radar and just see that there is a PDS tornado warning not too far away from me. So I was like, whoa. That's kind of insane. So I'm going to go live for that. I'm not chasing it because like it's picking back up too. But like I was saying, it's far, but it's not too far. And that is definitely picking up in steam again with rotation. Yeah, Columbia, Maryland, you guys need to stay in shelter. Like, you guys really need to stay in shelter. Because this thing can drop another tornado. This is a cyclist supercell in Maryland. In a marginal risk day. Alright? Like, you guys are probably wondering what I'm talking about. Today is a marginal risk. I'm not saying that nothing can happen on marginal risk days, but you're not going to expect too much. Something like, you know, you're not expecting anything like this on a marginal risk day. That's kind of insane. Like, if anything, just expect a brief spin up tornado. Honestly, that's what I would expect if there was any type of tornado threat. But this is a whole nother ball game right here. This is a kind of a slight risk to an enhanced risk type day or tornado. And if this thing increases in velocity again, then we're going to have a very concerning situation for Maryland or Columbia. Because, like I said, this thing has a history of producing a significant tornado, actually. Like I said, I'm going to look on Twitter in just a moment and see if I have any video footage of it on there so I can show you guys. But I don't want to show it because I don't want to get, like, copyright strike by anybody or anything. I might go look for live cameras, honestly. But yeah, if you're in Brink Low in Sandy Spring in Ashton, the rotation is literally like right above you guys, so you guys should seek shelter. If you're not right now, like, you should seek shelter, and you need to stay in your shelter because there is a tornado warning for you guys, and there is possibly a tornado developing right now. Yeah, like what? I don't know if this is the tornado. I'm not sure. I don't see a debris signature on, you know, correlation coefficient, but it's showing a little dot right here, and I'm just a little concerned if that's a debris ball or not, because, you know, before, if you go back, let's go to 30 frames. If you go to 30 frames before, right, yeah, that's a debris ball right there. This was a debris ball, and you see it got pretty intense west of Gaithersburg. Yeah, this is a pretty intense debris ball right here. That looked like it did a lot of damage. It looks like it hit the southern part of Gaithersburg. Like I said, oh man, that's a extremely populated area too. Extremely populated area. And then it's just, you know, it's doing its own thing now. Like I said, it's not underground anymore from what the radar it's seeing, but man, I don't know. You guys need to watch your storm very carefully. Like I said, Columbia, basically, if you're in the greater Columbia area at all, if you're anywhere near Columbia, just take shelter at this point, because it's just like, it's right there. It's like it's on its way over there. It looks like it's disorganizing a little bit, but it's definitely still trying to produce some type of tornado or something. So, like I said, if you're in Columbia at all, seek shelter immediately. We also have a brand new tornado warning now. I won't be surprised if my weather radio is going off right now upstairs in my room. Yeah, yeah, this is the storm I was talking about near Rathersville. That blew up immediately. Holy, that was it went from nothing to a complete supercell. So if you're in what was this right? I said Rathersville, Restertown. Wait, is this the right storm? It is the right storm. I said Rathersville. I'm sorry, y'all. Rasterstown. If you're in Rasterstown, Big Spring, in Oregon, and what's this, Cockeysville in Maryland, you guys need to seek shelter like right now because there could be a possible tornado trying to touch down right now. That's not a debris signature. At least I hope it's not. Oh man, that might be a debris ball, chat. I'm not gonna lie. That might be a big time debris ball. Holy, that just looked. That is exactly where the rotation's at. I'm really hoping that's not a debris ball. That might be a tornado. That might be a tornado because that was that looked pretty evident right there. Yeah, I think that, yeah. That's a tornado. Oh man, that's definitely a tornado on the ground. Okay. Like I said, I was very concerned about this storm, and now I'm even more concerned. Oh man, that is definitely a debris signature, chat. So we have another big tornado. Yep, there it is. Observed. This is a confirmed tornado on the ground. This is now another damaging tornado on the ground. This is north of the supercell that's producing a storm near Columbia. So Rasterstown, you guys need to seek shelter right now. There is a big time tornado heading your way. It's right over Lakeland Heights and Louisville in Maryland. Also near Martha's Legacy. There's definitely a tornado down with this. As you can see, there's a pretty tight velocity coupler right here. And this is moving to the north and east, or to the north of Baltimore right now. There's a flash flood warning, by the way, for Edgewood, Joppatown, and Kingsville, and Bel Air in Maryland. Also near Aberdeen. But there is definitely a tornado on the ground right now in near Rasterstown. It's to the west of Rasterstown. There's a big time tornado on the ground. Man, this is not good. This is a mini outbreak, I guess you can say. Look at that. This is a huge debris signature right here. Huge and prominent debris signature popping up right now. That's actually insane to even look at. But this is definitely down. We're gonna check this storm down here, and yeah, this storm just continues to impress me. Yeah, man, these storms are not supposed to be this intense today. I kid you not. Okay, I literally kid you not. Like these storms were supposed to be, if they were a tornado warning, it either wouldn't drop a tornado at all or be a brief tornado. This is a miniature outbreak of tornadoes, like the very, very small little outbreak. Because we could have multiple tornadoes on the ground right now as we speak. Let's check this storm over here, because this storm I was also a little concerned about, because yeah, like I said, it has a little bit of rotation right there, but it's nothing too crazy right now. It's nothing compared to these storms right here, especially this one. This one just keeps looking more concerning. Like I said, I hope it just doesn't do anything near Columbia, because that's an extremely populated area. Like I said, I've been there before personally, and it's it's showing pretty dangerous signs of rotation. But yeah, this thing is on the ground right now. I don't know what this is. I don't know if that's maybe another tornado trying to develop or something. I don't know. All I know is that this is the tornado right here in Almond Valley, or over Almond Valley right now as we speak. There is a tornado on the ground, and it's heading right for Racerstown or Racerstown. It might head north to it. I hope it does. But if it does head north to it, it will hit Woodensburg. So we wanted to go in between that area. We wanted to go into the most rural areas possible. Like, I'm hoping for that. But yeah, like I said, there's And there's something happening right here. I think there's two tornadoes on the ground right now. There's possibly two of them because it's showing another area of rotation and possibly even debris being picked up. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe that's just contamination. But that needs to be watched because that's just really concerning. And then you have this storm right here. This storm right here is also trying to drop another tornado. If not, it is going to drop another tornado in a moment. Just like it's getting itself together. Because it already dropped the big one. It's probably going to drop another big one. If this thing gets itself together in time. Which I think it has time. There's nothing stopping these storms, really. Like, these are just on their own storms. They're just doing their own thing. And they're cichlid. They're cichlid supercells is what they are. Like I said, if those of you that are just joining right now, this was an unexpected live stream. There's actually a tornado warning for Alabama. Let's check that out too. This one's on the ground as well. What is up with all these tornadoes touching the ground today? In non-risks area. There's a camera over here in Alabama. Yeah, like this is so interesting. But this is north of Hackleburg, sorry. Moving to the north and east into Russellville. Russellville, you are under a tornado warning. There is a tornado on the ground right now. Yeah, it definitely looked like it was on the ground. Let's look at CC. Oh, wow. That is a well-defined debris signature right there. That is the clearest debris signature I've ever seen. If I've ever seen one. That just popped out of nowhere. Was on the ground? How long was on the ground for? Right there. Okay. Yeah, that is heading right towards Russellville. So if you're in Russellville, yeah, that is beelining towards Russellville. If you're in Russellville, Alabama, take shelter. Same thing with Littleville. Littleville and Russellville, you guys need to take shelter immediately. You have a tornado on the ground that's moving to the north and east directly towards you. It's making a beeline towards you. If we time this out, this is probably moving at least 45 miles per hour just from the looks of it. So we're going to time that out. The population is basically 10,000. So Russellville, you have 18 minutes. Rockwood, 12 minutes. Isabel, 14 minutes. And Jonesboro in 19 minutes. So you guys need to take shelter immediately because you have a definite tornado on the ground moving to the north and east right towards Russellville in Alabama. So you guys need to take shelter there. Confirmed tornado on the ground with that. You also have a bunch of severe thunderstorm warnings for Alabama in general. Just Birmingham, Tuscaloosa, Demopolis, all these areas. You guys are under a tornado warning. So, heed the warnings and take shelter immediately. You have a brand new tornado warning. This is for Edgewood and Aberdeen, Maryland. This is really close, actually. Wow. These storms today, man, they're just a bunch of warnings on them. But they just issued another tornado warning for this storm there. Joppatown, Edgewood, and Aberdeen providing ground. Same thing in Kingsville. You guys are under another tornado warning. So seek shelter immediately if you're in that area. Another extremely populated area, by the way. So there's a lot of houses in this area. Okay, this is the metropolis area, or megapolis, I guess you can call it. Right here. The southwestern part of Megapolis. Also, this storm right here is definitely trying it. Like I said, near Massey and Goltz. Moving into Middletown. In that area, if you're in Middletown, Townsend, and Blackbird, you guys better watch out for this. Because this storm is definitely trying it. Yeah, it's definitely trying it. We'll see what happens with that. But definitely a concerning, storm situation. This storm is still trying its hardest to produce I think it just did produce a tornado. Like, yeah, I won't be surprised if this is another one on the ground, another big one, heading into the southern part of Columbia, Maryland. Let's check the storm in Reisterstown. This is moving directly into Reisterstown now, or Reisterstown. Yeah, this is right over Reisterstown. So if you're in Reisterstown, I hope you guys heed the warning and took shelter. Because this is moving directly over you. Yep, there is your debris ball right there. That is your debris signature. There is a tornado heading into Reisterstown right now. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully you guys heed the warning. Hopefully you guys take shelter. Because there is a tornado on the ground right now as we speak. This is the observed tornado on the ground heading into Reisterstown. Okay, so seek shelter immediately if you're in Reisterstown. This is also on the ground now. I was going to say, is this on the ground? This is definitely on the ground again. So we have another tornado on the ground. This is heading into Columbia, Maryland, okay? Columbia, you are in grave danger right now. There is a tornado on the ground moving into your area. This is more than likely your debris signature right here. And like I said, this thing is moving to the northeast, kind of, or northeast, or east-northeast. And this is moving at speeds of 30 miles per hour. So this storm is heading 30 miles per hour to the east-northeast towards Columbia, Maryland. And as you can see the hook signature right there. You can see the inflow. It's pretty open, and you have the RFD coming around it. This is where your tornado will be at, and this is moving to the north and east towards Columbia, Maryland. So, like I said, a confirmed tornado was on the ground in Columbia, Maryland. Insanity. You also have another tornado on the ground that is moving over Reisterstown, or Reisterstown. I still don't know how to pronounce that. But you guys know what I'm talking about. In Maryland, there is a tornado on the ground moving right over it right now. If I have to say where it was at, it would be right there, basically in the heart of Reisterstown, if there is a tornado still on the ground. So you guys need to take shelter now. This is an extremely, extremely dangerous situation unfolding right now. And then you also have another tornado warning that is to the north and east of Baltimore. Baltimore, you are surrounded by tornado warnings, actually. You have one to your north, one to your northeast, and one to your southeast. If you're in the Baltimore metropolitan area, just be ready for storms. Just be aware and be prepared, because these storms are they're coming. They're coming your way. This one mostly, actually, this is the biggest threat for you guys. This one is moving to the northeast like this. If this continues, this will move into the southern part of Baltimore. Also, note that this storm right here is starting to rotate near Massey. So if you're in Massey, you guys are, you guys need to take shelter, honestly, right now. Same thing in Gultz, in Townsend. What's this? Vanke? This is in Delaware. Also in Middletown and Gultz. I said Gultz already, sorry. But yeah, there is possibly a rotation trying to develop here. A rotating storm trying to develop here with a little bit of a hook. Yeah, look at this. This is another storm that could become tornadic. Like, it may try to develop a hook, right here in this area. And that could pronounce a brand new tornado warning. So, if you're in Townsend, Middletown, Odessa, and Blackbird in Delaware, you guys need to take shelter. Possibly. You might have to take shelter, because this storm is moving pretty close to you guys, and it's providing rotation. It's starting to increase in rotation. Like I said, I won't be surprised if they issue a brand new tornado warning for this storm, because this storm is definitely trying it. And this is really close to me too. Like, this is unbelievably close to me. So that needs to be watched. I actually might go outside real quick and look outside and see what it looks like. Because it's definitely looking pretty scary out there. We're going to go back over here in Maryland to the 2 confirmed tornadoes. So like I said, we have 2 confirmed tornadoes on the ground. Or, sorry. We have 3. Because don't forget the one in Alabama. There's a tornado on the ground in Alabama too. That's doing some damage right now. It might no longer be on the ground, but this one might drop another tornado. There's still a debris signature. But this is another tornado that's going to drop on the ground. That's going to head towards what's this? Going Crossroads in Belgreen in Alabama. So you guys need to take shelter now over there. Stay in your safe spot in Russellville and Littlesville. Okay, you still have a tornado warning, and there is still a confirmed tornado on the ground, possibly multiple confirmed tornadoes on the ground right now. So yeah, take shelter immediately if you're in that area. Let's check back over here with these storms, because these storms are pretty significant. They're producing tornadoes left and right. And yeah, if I have to, yeah, there we go. Another tornado warning has been issued. Chad, this is insane. This is a mini outbreak of tornadoes happening in Maryland. This was not supposed to happen at all today. And we could, like I said, we could see another tornado warning right here. Another tornado warning could be issued right here. Because it's starting to rotate pretty good over here now. Yeah, that is rotation. if I've ever seen it. So yeah, I might have to go outside because that's really close. We're gonna stay in check with these storms though. You also have pretty tight rotation near Edgewood in Maryland. Man, this is insane. Any storm can drop, like any storms in Maryland can drop a tornado right now. Like this one right here could drop a tornado. Like it's definitely rotating pretty well. I think the most concerning storm right now is definitely this one heading towards Columbia. I like this has been there for the longest time. I don't know if this is a long track tornado. I don't think it is, but it's definitely cycling multiple times. It's definitely cycling. It's definitely dropped a tornado multiple times. And yeah, this is yeah, very concerning situation right now. Because you have multiple areas that are trying to rotate. This is just wild. This is just wild to see. Yeah, I'm going to go outside real quick, Chad. I might go outside real quick and just check it out and see what it looks like out there. Because like I said, there's a lot of tornado warnings right now, and they are all surrounding my area, kind of. Like, they're really close. So I'm going to go check it out in just a second. Like I said, I'm more concerned about this storm because it's the closest storm towards me. And it's definitely trying something. I'm not sure. But like I said, this could be a supercell trying to develop right now that's trying to hook. Possibly, so we gotta watch that. But this is a pretty large tornado warning. Harvey Grace, Maryland. I've been there a couple times too. Aberdeen, Edgewood, and Joppatown. Still staying in your safe spot. Jarrettsville, Madonna. There's too many places to name. Like I said, this is a very, very, very populated area in Maryland right now that is under the gun for tornadoes today. Maybe even a significant tornado at that, just from what I've seen so far. Like I said, in Simpsonville, you could possibly have a tornado or not. It is a tornado on the ground, more than likely. In Simpsonville, Columbia, you can probably see it. But there's possibly a tornado on the ground doing damage right now in Simpsonville. Reisterstown, there possibly was a tornado that went through that area. Maybe. I hope it didn't. It still says observed, so this thing is still on the ground. And it's still doing damage. I won't be surprised if it isn't on the ground. Honestly, all these storms today just look pretty significant. There's another area of rotation, by the way. Another storm is starting to rotate right here. So we gotta watch all these storms very carefully, man. I'm telling you, these storms today are just unbelievably strong for no reason. Like, it was just uncalled for it to be this strong. But like I said, we have 4 tornado warnings in Maryland right now. 4. And 1 in Alabama. We're gonna check that one last time before I go out and see what that one looks like, because this one in Alabama just shocked me too, because that was just out of nowhere. Yeah, look at that, Russellville. Like I said, there's another rotation area. The tornado that warned the tornado warning is now done, but there's a brand new tornado that's going to drop on the ground more than likely in a moment. Like I said, if you're in northeastern Maryland, prepare now for a tornado warning at some point, because like I said, this is unexpected. This was an emergency live. Multiple tornadoes dropped on the ground today in Maryland. And like I said, this is not far from me at all. So if anything does happen, I will chase this. But holy moly, this is incredible to look at. They just issued a brand new tornado warning now. And that is for, what's this, Cockeysville, Mays Chapel, and Owlings Mill. Multiple tornado warnings being issued right now. We have 5 tornado warnings in Maryland right now. 5 tornado warnings. 2 of them are on the ground right now. 2 tornadoes are on the ground doing damage. And the other 3 are precautionary warnings that are being issued. We have 5 tornadoes. Like, insane. This is a mini outbreak. I'm telling you guys, this is a mini little outbreak that's happening specifically in Maryland. You're ready to chase in like a car? Yeah, I will chase in a car. Because there's a storm that's rotating that's pretty close to me. Yeah, this one right here. This one has a little bit of rotation. If this increases any bit more, they're going to issue a tornado warning, and it's going to be literally like right there near my area. So I'm going to watch that carefully. Like I said, this is my neck of the woods. This is literally like I know this entire area from basically New York City all the way down here. I know this entire area. I've traveled through this area multiple times in my life. Like I literally know like everything in this area. So like I know where these places are at, and I know what's in the path of these storms. If it becomes stronger, yeah, I will do a live if it does become stronger and it does start, if it does produce a tornado warning, I'm going to go out. But speaking of going out, I'm going to leave for a brief second to go outside and look outside to see what I can see. Because I can probably see the storm from my house at this point. It's like right there. So, like I said, we have 6 tornado warnings. 5 of those are in Maryland. 2 of them are on the ground right now. One of them now. This one's, they just took out the tornado warning. Or confirmed tornado warning. So we have 5 tornado warnings right now as we speak in Maryland. So, like I said, complete craziness. I'm going to leave for a brief second to go look outside. You guys stay tuned. I will be right back. Oh, yeah. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back, y'all. All right, I'm back. So I'm gonna put on my chat real quick. Basically, I'm gonna tell you what I just seen out there. So there is definitely a mesocyclone, and a mesocyclone is basically the base of the storm, the base and the rotating part of the storm. Ton of lightning, by the way, with this storm right here. This storm right here has a ton of lightning with it, and how it now has a hook. Chat. I'm gonna be honest with you. If they put me under a tornado warning, I'm ending the stream, and I'm going up, and I'm going to chase this thing because it's right there. You can see it. You can see it. The storm is rotating. I looked outside and I can see the base. There's a ton of lightning out there too. Ton of lightning. And it's just, like I said, if as soon as they issue a tornado warning with this, which I think they're going to do. I mean, look at this. Look at this right here. That's rotation. If this gets any stronger, they're going to issue a tornado warning kind of like this. And I might be included in that. Which is insane to say, but it's true. Oh my goodness. They just did it. I'm under a tornado warning. I'm under a tornado warning. Oh my god. Okay, so... Yeah, holy. Yep. There is a tornado warning for me now, so I'm going to be right back. That's insane. I'm under a tornado warning. I'll be right back. All right, we're about to go out. I'm about to go out. I can't believe they just did that. There is a tornado warning for me. This is me. I'm right here. I'm in this. Oh my god, there is a tornado warning for my area. All right. I'm in the stream. I got to go. I'm going to set up a new stream. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. If this thing drops a tornado, I'm going to go crazy. Oh my god. Okay. I'm shaking right now because this is insane. I haven't been under a tornado warning in forever. I'll catch you guys in a little bit.